Bonjour tout le monde!
Salut, comment ça va?
We are here today filming a mukbang. I believe that's how you say it.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. It's circulating YouTube, and we figured, you know what? Why not give it a go? And we're eating McDonald's today. As you can see, all of this food in front of us. And I have been really hungry as we are working tirelessly
Very tirelessly.
to plan Frosh Week for y'all. So today will be a video about our Frosh experience. Woo!
Avec cette vidéo, Melo et moi va vous raconter notre expérience de notre semaine Frosh quand nous étions le Froshies comme vous.
First thing we'll be talking about is what kind of Froshies we were.
Nous parlons de quel type de Froshies nous étions quand nous étions le Froshies dans la semaine Frosh.
So, I was very much relaxed and I didn't really know what to expect. I went into my first year at Glendon with my best friend from high school, and I was lucky in the sense that I went into Frosh Week already knowing at least one person, which not everyone gets to. But that being said, we made an agreement that when we entered Frosh that we wouldn't just stick to each other, we would try to talk to other people. But I still found that you want to stay with what you're familiar with. So if I could go back, I would burst out of my bubble a little bit more, and I would talk to a lot more people than I did. I was also very I was never the first person to participate or cheer or do something, but once I saw that everybody else was into it, I was like, okay, this is fun, I'll go into it too. And I really valued the small conversations with our leaders. I got to know a lot about our school, about being a student. So yeah.
Yeah. I was really shy. I was really quiet. When I came to Glendon, I didn't know anyone, and I came from a really sheltered school. So I was actually pretty scared when I first came here. I didn't really know what to expect. University was a really scary, foreign concept to me. But I don't know, when you get here, everyone's just so warm, so welcoming. Everyone they invite you to a new family. It's just so extraordinary.
So, the next point we're going to be talking about is what we would rate Frosh out of 10 from our own personal experience. So,
La question en français, sur note 10, quel point est-ce que nous donnons à notre semaine Frosh que nous étions le Froshies? Pour moi, 11. It's so easily an 11. Dude, I think it's just, I didn't really go in expecting anything. I wasn't sure what to expect. It just looked like it was something that everyone on the Facebook page was interested about. And so when I went in though, everything just blew my mind. You know what I mean? It's one thing to say you're bilingual, and it's another thing to actually hear it.
Yeah.
In the class, outside of class. It's, I don't know, everyone's just so open and warm and loving. I can't get over that, that warm feeling in my heart. That and the McDonald's, this is so good.
I would also give it an 11. I had an amazing time. All the events were so well thought out, and compared to a lot of other colleges and universities Frosh Weeks, I wasn't really sure what it would be like. But I feel like every event was really worth it. And there was always something to do, even when I couldn't make it to a really big event because I was moving into my apartment at the time. When I came back, there was always something else for me to do. There was always a leader on campus for me to talk to, and that to me was amazing. I instantly felt a part of a community, which was my biggest concern going into university. I was like, okay, I'm going to go to school, but am I going to be a part of this school?
Yeah.
They're two very different things, and me as a commuter, I didn't live on residence my first year, unlike most
of your peers.
Most of my peers, they usually live on residence, they get to know each other more intimately that way, and I worried that I wouldn't be integrated into my community as easily because I wasn't here all the time, and that wasn't the case, which is amazing.
Quel est notre événement favori de la semaine Frosh quand nous étions le Froshies?
So, what is our favorite event of Frosh?
I actually have to stick with Glendon Carnival.
Yes.
Glendon Carnival is a yearly tradition we always go to. We always lead. Right?
It's our event.
Yes, our event, sorry. We have a bunch of our friends from Kiel come over, right? it's actually one of the like largest events at York University in general, like even outside of Frosh. And it's just like, it's so great to feel united on this campus, you know? I don't like, it's just fun, a bunch of carnival games, a bunch of fun, but then we also talk about like serious stuff too, like through these like receptions that we have, like where we talk about LGBTQ community, we talk about indigenous communities, right? Like all of that great stuff.
And it's one of the events where you're free to interact with everyone from every other college. So as a Froshie, you're meeting leaders from other colleges and you're like, wow, these people are awesome. What do you do at your college? And they are honestly so open to inviting you to their colleges, talking to you about intramural team sports, about different clubs that they offer. Because Glendon students often focus on what we offer here, and we do offer so much more York-wide through the other colleges, through Kiel campus, and it's a great introduction to that. Our next point is, how did Frosh change our lives?
Frosh, comment a-t-il changé votre vie? Notre vie.
Notre vie.
Yeah.
So I would have to say that Frosh Week changed my life by introducing me to inclusivity and seeing for myself what that looks like.
No, but you're really right, because like, you know, in high school they're all like, yeah, it's an inclusive and open space, right? But in university, especially during Frosh, we actually talk about what that meant, right?
So, thank you for joining us in our McDonald's mukbang, and cheers to a future video, and cheers to seeing you all at Frosh. Bye!
See y'all.